went like 80 or something. But it was just the inconsistency of the damage, and it just felt weird. Right now I'm using Conflagrate for damage buff. Normally I would be able to like blink every time I get hit, but I can't. It makes me sad. Oh, I was gonna say you're gonna get Paragon levels, but you're not. Maybe we get some good gear though.
These missions are...
Oh yeah, I should...
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I should spend my points, but I don't actually know what Demon Hunters spend their points on.
The Paragon points?
Yeah.
Depends on what build you're gonna go with. The Impale build, normally they'll go for AoE pretty early, and then depending on what you end up, if you end up getting hatred regen in your items, otherwise you'll want to go like resource cost reduction and hatred max. Because obviously when you're level 70, getting like an extra 50 dexterity is not going to serve you very well.
I'm outload's a shithead.
Did you not die again?
No, I didn't die, but well, I mean, I didn't not die either. I didn't at all. I mean, he was just a shit. He had a lot of health. It was stupid.
And I was gonna say, I think these missions are weird, where it has like a cursed chest, and then the objective is it says clear the cursed shrines. But to get the objective, all you have to do is actually activate the shrines. You don't have to kill the enemies within the time frame.
It's even more fun when you wear the bracers. And
because then it spawns an extra elite kit. Yeah, I remember we did that, and we couldn't finish it in time accordingly.
I learned from that mistake, and I just blink around them now, and then I clear them after I clear them.
Yeah, exactly. All you have to do is actually open up the shrines. You don't have to actually kill them yet. So that's why, I just vault in between them, activate them all, and then just kill all of them.
That was the mistake I made. I was like, oh, this is cool. We get elites. Because when you do it normally, I think it might spawn a few mobs, but it's not like, you know, what the bracers do.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad at all.
Wooden wall is blocked by laser beams.
When your gem stacks are pushing triple digits.
Your deeds.
Oh yeah, dude, I've got. I think actually all my gems. I have a triple digit stack of all my gems now. I need to work on that, but so I have a bunch
It
of
gets
gems
expensive.
that I can imbue.
Nice.
But I don't know if I'm stick with the set. That's the rough thing. I think actually my I have an ancient ring that I'll probably imbue for sure.
Sweet.
You guys just have a lot of health.
Wow, this Death's Bargain is interesting. I don't think it would actually work, but it's kind of intriguing. You gain an aura that deals 954% of your life per second as physical damage to enemies within 16 yards, but you no longer regen life. So I think you would die like instantly. But it's kind of intriguing. Like, that's a shitload of damage. Even with my shitty life.
So also, have you tried this one, like the laser beams with the tornadoes?
Nope. I just did like the standard Firebirds with the Disintegrate, and then the Energy Twister, and realized it was like super shit for solo. But I haven't tried it together.
It's for solo. It's nice because especially if you use those boosters that groups things up on your twister, like it works. But like I don't know if it's gonna, unless you get some really good stuff. Like I said, I got that sword and stuff. And you use this sword, and then you'll cube Death Wish, I think, which gives you 30% damage when you channel. I don't think it's gonna compete with what you have just from your toughness perspective. Like you won't die ever, basically. Like so you just have to kind of like figure out how to make up for it in damage. And for me,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
was gonna say, you seem like you do like a fuck ton of damage, so whatever works. That's kind of another thing I don't really like about Diablo. It's sort of like if you want to be competitive and do really well, you're kind of bound to doing a certain build. But like how in Path, you could do all those crazy builds. But
oh yeah, Path is so great. There's just so many like, and the fact is like, there's no difference between classes except for like where they start on the tree, right? So you can kind of work your way to so many like hybrid builds. It's absolutely insane the things you can do with that game. I played quite a bit of that game. Maybe the next season I'll get back into it, but I mean it's good. It's fun, and it gets really challenging at the end game. %1 chance on my band the stricken. Nope, not gonna try it. Oh, if I get I got the wand. The wand you use, if I get an ancient, I'll be so happy. Why can't we turn in? Did somebody not do all their
I'm
cookies?
coming, I'm coming. I just looked up which gems I should be upgrading.
Gotcha, no worries.
Alright.
Go legendary. I mean ancient. I'll be so happy. Oh my god!
Really?
I'm so happy for you.
Wow,
Wait,
this
Link?
could actually be pretty decent. It's not OP. The arcane orb damage is really good. The damage is really good. So I'll just have to. I can actually cube it and roll some more stuff on it. But yeah, I'm
You're
happy
so
with that.
lucky. What the hell? So you have an ancient twisted sword and now you have an ancient unstable scepter. Please. That's actually pretty good. No percento, but I guess you could just re-roll the CDR, I guess?
Well, no, I'll put a Well, yeah, I'll What will I do?
What will you do?
No, I'm trying to think because I could re-roll the socket to something else, right? To like damage, and then I could put a socket on it.
Yeah, it's just like
Right
use
with the
your ding
cube.
dong.
So yeah, I can use a Ramalama Ding Dong on it and make it even better. So it has a lot of potential, basically. The damage roll isn't really that good for an ancient. It's only going to be like a 2000, 2700. But it is an ancient. Like it's going to be pretty strong, but it's not like crazy. Like I'll show you a crazy damage roll for ancient. One of these rolls here. I wish I could use that.
Holy guac. I'm only.
Yeah, that thing is ridiculous. That's an 1837 max roll. This one is 1649, so it's pretty low end on the damage roll. But what is my current one? My current one is can I find it? It's 300 damage better than my current one, so it's pretty significant. 'Cause my current one's at 2200, so it'll be like at 26, 2700. Actually, it makes my day that I got that.
You know, you're so lucky.
Paul just logged in Diablo.
Oh yeah.
Wants to see what all the fuss is about.
So I just looked up the skills I'm supposed to be using if I go for the Marauders build. So do you guys know if Demon Hunters just don't use a rune for their companion? I don't think they do actually.
Marauders, well, Marauders, it gives you all the pets. So
Oh.
it just doesn't
Makes
matter
sense.
which one you choose, basically. Obviously, normally you would, but it basically gives you all the runes as the, I think it's the set 4 bonus. Something like that.
Who dropped all these gems here? Like, you should pick them up and use them for something.
It's actually the set 2 bonus. Companion calls all companions to your side.
Wait, is this the same game we played with your buddy on? There's like flawless squares here, like just chilling.
Oh yeah, those are mine. I threw them out of my bags because I didn't have enough space, and I was just like, I'll get them later.
You should get those
It's just like
squares. Need Death Breath to do the second, like the legendary, like take the ability away, right?
yes, for the cube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I've got like blink on cooldown in my repertoire. Not blink on cooldown, but blink takes 25 arcane power. That'll be fun when I'm just doing like bounties or something. To make that weapon awesome.
You already got your allowance, Val.
I know, I went through like 4 today. Crap. Well, whatever. For another day. I was like sitting fat on those things, and then now I need them again. But in fairness, what happened? I got that crazy Thunder Fury, which I just had to use one on to see how awesome it was gonna be.
I am returning to
And then well, I also got that ancient twisted sword today. It's been a good day for like crazy weapons. And I've got this one, which is it doesn't. It's not that useful in your current build because you like reduce slow time so much anyway. But if you were doing it in the solo style build where you don't actually cast something that will reduce the slow time, then it's pretty useful.
Jeez, how do you get so lucky with those ancient?
Well,
What?
I don't know. I've gotten pretty. Still can't get a pair of the bracers that I need though, so. But it took me like 5 days to get a Halo of our lease, so it's a trade-off. You want to do like Pete? Pete, you weren't gonna go to bed. Salsa, you said you were gonna go to bed. You want to do like another Great Rift or something, or?
Yeah, I'll just go on my wizard though.
All right.
But this is my last one for real.
So you kind of know Pete from raiding, and then Derek is the other guy talking. He's like a friend of Dranos, but I think you kind of know Dranos from the old guild,
Yeah,
kind of. So
yeah, I know
what's
that
the?
Dranos didn't play with us really this expansion, but he played with us a little bit in Mob, right? I
Yeah,
think
he
he
was
was a
he
tank.
was the Mike before Mike, basically. It
Okay.
was actually unfortunate because we basically lost some your position, and we lost Dranos like right as soon as we were transferred. And then we ended up doing pretty good, and then we finally got, I don't exactly know how it worked, but we got like bullets and we got Mike right away when we hit that server, which was pretty good pickups, because we decided to go to like a higher pop server, and you know Mike's a great player and Bolt's a solid player, and it worked out pretty good because you joined us after we oh yeah, we had that paladin who was fucking emo as shit. That's why we still needed a healer, because
What's his name?
Oakwise, or not
yeah,
Oakwise, but yeah, he was just so fucking emo. Like, oh my god, so I was like running that guild, and like I hadn't spent more time dealing with anybody's guild shit. Anybody, like the entire guild, the entire expansion, and then in like a 2 week period, like I had to deal with more bullshit with him, and like in this 2 week period, and it was just like. And we just remembered him from back in like BC, like, you know, he seemed to be like a good player. Wrath Lich King, like he was a good player, seemed like a nice guy, but he was just like, he was like batshit crazy. And like, the worst part is like he wouldn't talk on Mumble, so he's like typing all this shit, and you're talking at him, and it's just like,
Flutterdash.
oh my god, yeah, fucking Flutterdash. It, like kind of like hurt me a bit when we like kicked him to the curb, but then he went into like a. Not a better guild, but a guild that was just kind of like doing better things than we were at the time, and that was like painful in my soul a little bit. But like I knew that, you know, overall like we were a better guild, and he was just garbage, like fucking garbage, like. But yeah, we were pretty desperate when he left us the first time. So, anyways, all right. What are we doing?
So,
Like,
just so y'all are aware, I just re-rolled and got a socket on my weapon on my first try.
Very nice. Name a number between like 60 and 55 or something, or what do y'all want to do?
We can do whatever.
Pete.
So I just crafted a Griswolds to try out the melee side of things, and it's fucking bonkers, the damage.
Oh, should I change my brazier so I don't fuck you up with your orbs? I should do that.
That was just a taste.
Oh, the pulley thing? Honestly, I should just wait for you to pull, but it's kind of hard because you have to channel Disintegrate, so it's kind of like a weird balance. Because you pulling actually works out well for me, but I kind of have
Just
to run.
Yeah. Like what I've seen is like you're kind of ahead of me generally, so I don't want to like go and fuck up like everything you have in a bubble. You can channel bubble like on cooldown because you're attacking so quick. So
Yeah, I can. Yeah, just keep it's fine. It'll be fine.
because it'll save me when little shitheads like run at me and try to attack me. So I think shithead's my favorite word for like things I don't like. I don't know why.
Yeah, pretty much every time you say it, I want to respond to you and just use it or just pronounce it Shafid and see if
It's
you catch on.
it's such a great word. Like
It really is.
I don't want to say like like the kids are like faggot this nigger that. I'm like, hey, he's a shithead. Like
I've been recently saying jack off because I spent too much time with my dad when I was at home.
I mean that's good. Like I really just don't like like Bryce being like faggot this nigger that. Like I hate that. Like
Yeah, it makes me cringe.
but at the same time, like maybe the N word needs to be like kind of liberated because we're just in an awkward spot that like we don't.
You're
feel
bringing
like
it
we
back
can
or
use
what?
it. Maybe it doesn't even brought back, but like then there's the whole like racial aspect of it. But like maybe we need to like get away from that. But you can't in this country. Like I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm in a bubble, so I'm getting 25% less damage. So I'm happy. You're like up here doing shit. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah. Oh god, there's something nasty up there. It was. Oh. Oh wow, I'm glad I have these razors.
Like I honestly feel like I take no damage.
Yeah, I mean, especially like when you're stunning, you don't take damage
Except right there.
Yeah, you take a little bit of damage. In theory though, like especially if you keep moving around with a stun, like you'll never take damage. But that's the problem with that build is that you don't never like you can't just pop in and out of different things. Like you kind of have to be sitting there until it's dead. So there's a couple other like versions of that build because basically any wizard build is like it requires that ring and the bracers, right? Because that's what you have to have for in-game.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm missing right now, like with my setup, because I think, well, honestly, I just don't think Firebridge is gonna cut it. Like with the different, like the amount of damage you can do with that 2,000% you get in those globes, like. Oh, they're reflecting that. That makes sense. Oh, that's the wrong way. But I would love to have like one of those monks that just spits out health globes and just spawn. Apparently, like with the energy twister, like attack speed, you can have like 12 energy twisters up. And with the energy twister sword, it's just like your energy twisters are gonna be godlike. They're gonna be absolutely godlike.
Hey Val, what was that site you were talking about with builds?
Icy Veins actually has really good Diablo stuff. Even though it's like not like cool because it's Icy Veins, I feel like the information is actually pretty solid.
Why is that not cool?
I don't know, because it's like mainstream. It's like you shouldn't go to Icy Veins. You should go to like Fluid Druid or like,
Well, if it has
learn
good
to
info,
priest or something.
I really don't give a shit.
No, it's more like WoW, I guess, talking than. At the same time, in WoW, like if you want to like point somebody, I think Icy Veins is definitely the first. Just kind of. It's not gonna be bad information. It just might not be like the perfect high-end information. I'll go in different directions. Let's figure this out. We're good. The Pete, I love you, big sexy. Like that just like makes me happy. That guy.
Holy shit, like the random shit I chose for skills is like exactly what they have on here.
Are you fishing for compliments right now?
No, I'm just saying I'm fucking awesome, that's all. I'm just kidding, I'm changing quite a few things.
I think it's this way.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
killing a
it's this
bunch of
way.
stuff.
Oh wait, no. There's just a pylon up here. Actually, I have no
Okay.
idea where to go.
Click the pylon. We'll keep going this way. There might be a down.
I think yeah, down maybe.
I think there's a downy thing. No, there's no downy thingy. I'm coming to y'all. Either way, even if it takes us like 5 minutes, fine.
Prophet did not mention what a bore you can be.
Those guys have a lot of health. Holy crap. Oh, elites. Nice. I'm dead. But nice. They walled me off from shooting. That was so unfortunate. Let's get out of here. Maybe there'll be a nicer rift to us.
I'm already out of there.
Alright, good work, Derek.
Hey Val.
Yeah.
Don't be mad, but I just crit for 34 billion.
Do work.
That's with like my
Go do,
shit
like,
ass gear.
Go do like a level 70 greater rift solo, and then I'll be like,
Fuck no, I would get killed like
You're legit.
immediately.
you're okay. You're okay in my book. There we go. Where's this guy at? Oh, this shouldn't be that bad. Oh, big sexy, go. My blood share. Oh, wow. Okay, that's awkward.
Aww. My 60% upgrades all failed.
Oh, that's, I wonder what the chances are on that. Like, it's 60% times 60. So it's not a very high percentage that can happen.
Drugs.
Alright, so I guess 59. Oh, my bandit chickens is 60%. Ooh, I got it. Didn't get it the second time. I got 2 or 3. Or did I pay? I don't know if I paid.
So
or
when
not.
does it start?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. When do you start having less than 100% chance?
when your gems are roughly the level of your rifts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like my bandit stricken, I got 2 of 4, I think, on that one. There were 60s.
How do you wish to die?
Do you have a twisted sword cube at all, Salsa?
No, I don't.
Do you like? Are you chilling on any? Like, do you have one or?
I do have 2. Have that's my only good one. have another one, but it's really bad.
The one I just dropped is a 1400 damage, 10% roll. Like it's for not.
I need more.
It is a pretty good roll. And you could roll the socket to something else and then cube it, you know?
Yeah.
Just for options, you know?
I wish I could give you these Parthon defenders I have, but
Yeah, well, I'll get some eventually.
Not enough hatred.
Mine, like, they're so bad. I link the ones I have, they're so bad.
I need more hatred to do that.
But yeah, there they are. It's just like, I had to re-roll the int to, strength to int, and like, they have a damage
just
bonus I
sucks.
can't use. Like, they're terrible. The stun bonus is terrible. Like, they're just terrible.
My hatred is too low. I am returning to town.
Oh, I just got a nice. Oh, that. Oh, wow. That might be an upgrade for me. Well, either of you need a convention of the elements. That's a really nice one.
can you drop it? I actually got one today, but mine's pretty shit. Unless, or PT need it?
No.
Awfully courteous. of
Like
you.
top tier proc roll, like it's nice, and you can re-roll the other one into crit hit damage.
Oh wow, yeah, that one's way better than the one I have.
Cool.
Yeah, that's actually way better. The one I have cubed right now is really shitty. I think it's only like 156%. Like it rolled like the bare minimum.
Oh, the cubes, like you get the full bonus out of the cubes.
Oh, you do? Okay, okay.
But if you were gonna equip it, you still like you want it like basically you want a super strong thing and then like a shitty thing, and then you cube the shitty thing and keep the strong thing, right? Like the cubes, when you cube them, they go to the highest percent of whatever the roll's gonna be of the yellow text.
I might cube my Halo then.
So about what I'm thinking, because obviously this is more like single target than AoE, it might be useful to use a different weapon cube legendary thing, you know what I'm talking about? I'm thinking I might want to do the reduce the cooldown of vengeance, so I can basically use it as like a hatred